Shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off this video by giving all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kwadash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Peace, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect of the house of Israel. All right, Lord willing, this will be edifying, and this is pertaining to how if, just as when you break one of the commandments of Yahweh Bashem Yashai, you are guilty of breaking all the commandments of the Lord. Okay? And that is also synonymous in a sense with the same mindset of if you are offended with one of the laws, you're really offended at all the laws because you cannot take away or add onto the words of Yahweh Bashem Yashai. Okay? The words of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua are pure. We're gonna go into it. So Lord willing, this will be edifying. Okay. So let's start with James 2 and 8. If ye fulfill the royal law according to the scriptures, so again, according to the spirit of truth, according to the spirit of prophecy, according to the spirit which is Yahweh Shai, because Yahweh Shai embodies the he's the physical uh counterpart of the scriptures, of righteousness, of wisdom itself. Okay. So it says here, if ye fulfill the royal law, as Yahweh Shai, he fulfilled the royal law, okay, according to the scriptures, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself, yea, do well. So if you keep the law, statutes, and commandments, if you love your neighbor as yourself, you're doing well. You're doing what is expected of you as a servant of Yahweh Bashem Shai, because that's ultimately what Yahweh Shai came to teach us. Okay, to love our neighbor as ourselves and to love Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai with all our heart, mind, and soul. Okay? But if ye have respect to persons, ye commit sin and are convinced of the law as transgressors. Okay? So you keep in the law, you love your neighbor as yourself, but you also have respect of person. Okay? So you have favoritism. Okay? You're a transgressor. Okay? So it says here, for whosoever shall keep the whole law, yet offend in one point, he is guilty of all. Okay? And just as it says, we are all falling short from the glory of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, because the law as in entirety, in entirety, cannot be kept, okay, in this wicked flesh that we're in, this prison, okay, this flesh which is contrary to the spirit. Okay, Paul said it himself, when I want to do good, I find that evil is with me also. Okay, and that which I won't do, I do, and that which I want to do, I do not. Okay, and that is keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. The just man falls 7 times, and that's just to say we are all guilty. We cannot be saved by our own righteousness, because we are all guiltless. It's like we are all guilty if we were to be judged according to the law. Our sins would be would be testimony against us, not for us. Okay, because we all sinned from the day that we were born. We're born unto sin. Okay, okay, we were given over unto vanity. Okay, so that we can have hope in Yahweh Shai, knowing that he is able to rise us up. He is able to first off uh deliver us from our sins. Okay, that's his purpose. Yahweh Shai, he delivers his people from their sins. Okay, and he's able to give us life everlasting through his sacrifice. Okay, but again, if you think in your mindset, okay, that you're going to be saved by the law, you're completely wrong. Because again, if you keep the law and you offend in one, you are guilty of breaking all the commandments. So already there, you're done. Okay, and there's not one man from his birth that has kept the whole law except for Yahweh Shai. So again, we are all guilty. Okay, for he that has said, "Do not commit adultery," said also, "Do not kill." Now, if thou commit no adultery, yet if thou kill, thou art become a transgressor of all. Okay, don't steal from your neighbor. Okay, you tell people, yeah, you're preaching people, don't follow after idols. Okay, don't steal from one another, but then you turn around and commit adultery. Okay, you're guilty of the whole law. Okay, the whole law, you fumbled. Okay, you have to keep, if you want to be saved by the law, you have to keep the whole law. Okay, we're not able to do such a thing, man. So it says here, so speak ye and do, and so do, as they that shall be judged by the law of liberty. So again, walk the walk, talk the talk. Okay, talk the talk and walk the walk. Don't just uh, preach. Don't just boast yourself in the law for you to turn around and break the law. Don't be a hypocrite. The Lord hates a hypocrite, man. Okay, so we're gonna get that in the NLT because it's a bit easier to digest. Okay, so it says here in the NLT, James 2:8. Yes, indeed, it is good when you obey the royal law as found in the scriptures. Love your neighbor as yourself. But if you have favor of some people over others, you are committing a sin and you are guilty of breaking the law. Okay? You love you love your neighbor as yourself, that's good. But then at one point you have favoritism or on for some people over others, you're breaking the law. For the person who keeps all the law except one is guilty as a person who has broken all the laws, all of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's laws. For the same power who said you must not commit adultery also said you must not murder, okay, and not kill, because there's such a thing as a righteous kill. When you have two homosexuals, two flamers, okay, uh, you're supposed to put them to death. When you have an individual who loves his his pet more than he's supposed to, okay, I hope you get the picture, who loves his pet, his animal of his animal of company more than he's supposed to, okay, he loves his animals like a lover, okay, you're supposed to put them to death, okay. Anyone that commits adultery, you're supposed to put them to death, okay. And those are things that you shouldn't be ashamed of. Okay. But again, we live in a wicked society. Okay. And these things cannot be implemented in this society. Okay. Therefore, we let Yahweh Ba'Shem El Shai have the final word. Okay. It says what? All things are lawful, but not expedient to me. So to some laws, we're not able to put to apply in this society. So even further reason why we need Yahweh Shai. Okay. When you see a flamer, you're supposed to put him to death. Okay, this is the month of favoritism, man. Okay, flameritism. Okay, I seen a flamer the other just a couple hours ago, man. A blue hair, pink dress, but it's a man. Okay, man, I almost jumped over the counter to destroy this guy, man. Okay, but again, it's not expedient. It's not the time. Okay. So we have to endure this madness until Yahushua comes and establish order on in the earth, man. Okay, but again, going back to the point, uh, so if you murder someone but do not commit adultery, you have still broken the law. So just because you keep every law, but then you do one wrong, you're still breaking the law. It doesn't matter. You're not justified by the law. The law cannot justify you if you break even one of the laws. Okay. So whatsoever you say or whatever you do, remember that you will be judged by the law that sets you free. Okay. According to the law of mercy, the law of faith, okay, in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, knowing that He will be able to deliver us from this captivity, which is the law, okay, the law which is of works, okay, the law of Moses, okay, the Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai delivered us from the law of Moses, okay. But that being said, we are still to apply the law of Moses to establish the law of Moses to show that we believe, okay. As I said in the other camp, Yahweh came to show us a better way, okay, which is again is to love our neighbor as ourselves. And even in this captivity, we're not able to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. So without Yahweh, without the law of mercy, the law of faith, we would be completely destroyed. We would have been as Sodom and Gomorrah. But the water Yahweh Ba'Shem Yashai for the mercy that He shows unto us, okay, and the first step of that mercy is Yahweh Shai given unto us this word, given unto us His name, so we can call upon Him for safety, for salvation, and also the comfort. The Lord giving us the comforter, which is the Holy Spirit, with the understanding of the scripture, so that we can call upon Him, man. And through this understanding, okay, we're able to digest the word and know, even if Salaka, digest the sweet and the bitter, okay, because to be walking in the faith, to be walking blameless, is to follow Yahushai, and that's in the sweet and in the bitter, okay. So that goes in. So that being said, let me bring out Psalms 12:6, which reads, "The words of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Shai are pure words, as silver tried in the furnace of earth, purified 7 times." So seven meaning complete. Okay, it's completely purified. It's completely pure. The words of the Lord are completely without filth. Okay, the words of the Lord are like I said, without filth. They're pure. Okay, it says here, pure meaning without mixture. Okay, so it's 100%. It's certified. Okay, it's something you can trust on, something you can lean on. Okay, it's stable. All right, unchangeable. They're sure. It's sure words. Okay, pure words, words that are clean. Okay, words that will bring you unto life. Okay, it says here, "Thou shalt keep them." Not one, not two. Thou shalt keep them. Okay, and again, and like I said, in this society, you're not able to keep the law 100% from the thoughts that go through your mind throughout the day, from the clothes that you wear. Okay, from what you see, just walking through the streets or going to work, you might see some madness. Okay, not again, not being able to apply judgment, righteous judgment on people that are supposed to be put to death on the spot. Okay, you're not able to keep the law 100% on this side, but again, the Lord has mercy upon us. Okay, but it says what? "Thou shalt keep them, O Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shai, thou shalt preserve them from this generation forever." Okay, so let me get this in the NLT, see what it says. Oh, here we go. It goes to the point too. It's a good one. It says here, "The Lord's promises are pure, like silver refined in the furnace, purified 7 times over." So again, the words, the promises, okay. Again, the spirit of Yahushua is the words of the scriptures is the spirit of prophecy. The spirit of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy, meaning that everything that is written has come, will come, or is happening as we speak. Okay. Therefore, the Lord Yahweh Bashem El Shai, we know you will protect the oppressed, preserving them from this lying generation. Okay. And how are they a lying generation? Because they despise the word of Yahweh Bashem El Shai. They speak against it. Okay. They are ashamed of the word of the Lord. Okay. They refuse to submit themselves to the word of the Yahweh Bashem El Shai, even to the point of, even if they know they're Israelites, they might resort to removing or adding unto the scriptures, man, so that they can have a PC doctrine, okay, politically correct, okay. They dumb down the doctrine so that they can appease their people, the people that have their congregation, which have itching ears, okay. Uh, they would rather, how can I say that, defile the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, so they can gain numbers, okay, so that they can gain money, which again, they pervert the doctrine of Yahweh Bashem Yahshai. Okay, let me bring out Revelation 22:18. It reads, "For I testify unto every man that heareth the words of the prophecy of this book. If any man shall add unto these things, Yahweh Bashem Yahshai shall add unto him the plagues that are written in the book. If any man shall take away uh, from the words of the book of this prophecy, the Most High shall take away his part out of the book of life, and out of the holy city, and from the things that are written in this book." So ultimately, you're going to be destroyed if you remove from the word, if you add unto the word, you're going to be destroyed. Okay, there's nothing, the plagues and your name being blotted out. Okay, well, Salakia, I'll take that again. And your name being taken out of the book of the life and out of the holy city. Okay, and from the things which are written in the book, those are not good things, man. You don't want to be, you don't want that lot to fall upon you, man. You don't want that to be your lot, man. To suffer the plagues, to suffer the shame that you're gonna obtain just because you wanted to tweak the recipe that the Lord has set up for us, man. This is something that you're not supposed to touch. Okay, the Lord has given us the word, the blueprint to obtain salvation, and that's where it is, man. If you miss a turn, you're not gonna get to the right destination, man. If you miss the left turn and you keep going straight, you end up lost, man. You're not gonna end up where you wanted to end up, man. And trust me, that's not the right place you want to be, man. Because there's only one way that leads to life everlasting, and that's through following Yahweh Shai. Okay, when Yahweh Shai turns right, you turn right. When he turns left, you turn left. Okay, Yahweh Shai keeps going straight, you go straight, man. That's it. Okay, and again, those that fear and that follow Yahweh Shai are gonna do the same thing, man. We're all gonna speak the same thing, as it says, and we're not gonna be ashamed of the scriptures, regardless if it's the sweet or regardless if it's the bitter. Okay, we're gonna remain firm pertaining to the doctrine. Okay, as it says in 1 Corinthians 1 and 10, now I beseech you, brethren, by the name of our Lord Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, that ye all speak the same things. Okay, as from the law of on grape. Okay, the law on grape, the law on righteous killing. Okay, the law of putting people to death if they worship idols. The law of uh, whichever law. Okay, the law on adultery. Okay, you see the calling upon Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, the names. Okay, you see the Passover, things of that nature. Okay, the virgin birth is not scriptural. Hell is not scriptural. Things of that nature. That's we're speaking the same things. You speak to one brother, you speak to the next brother. They're gonna tell you. They might use different words. They might go into different precepts, but it's all gonna align to the same idea at the end, because we all have the same mind, as it says that there be no division among you. We are united in Yahushai. We are united in the spirit of truth, that ye be perfectly joined together in the same mind, the same doctrine. This is what, and in the same judgment. What are the judgment? The law. The law is what's keeping us rooted. Okay, the law and the spirit is keeping us rooted and assuring us that we're walking according to the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay? So like I have to move 2 seconds so I can charge my thing so it doesn't die. You know what? I'm in the middle. Still got still going on. I don't want my thing to die in the middle of the lesson. Oh, okay, kindness. You see? It's the brother Makaza dropping some precepts, some fire in the comment board. Shalom, Brakata. Let me jump into those precepts real quick. It says here, Deuteronomy 4 and 2. Ye shall not add unto the word which I commanded you, neither shall ye diminish aught from it, that ye may keep the commandments of the Lord Yahweh Shai, your power which I commanded you. Okay, so that even that is a commandment, to not add or to remove the words that as Yahweh Shai has given it unto us. That's the word that we're supposed to give. That's how we're supposed to bring out. That's what we're supposed to bring out, man. Okay, as it says in Second Ezra 15 and verse 1, speak unto the children of Israel, speak unto them my words, the words that we've received. The doctrine that we've received is not of us, but is of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai, and that's the words that we're speaking. Okay, and the reason is that this doctrine itself, as I read before, it is pure, meaning it is holy. Okay, this is a doctrine that is spiritual. It's not from this. It's not earthly. It's heavenly. It's a heavenly doctrine, man. Okay, Yahushua said it himself. This doctrine is not of me. It's of him that sent me. All right. So that being said, this word, the words that we have, it's perfect already. It doesn't need to be changed. Okay, you see, it says what we have this treasure in earthen vessel. So the fact that we are able to possess this knowledge, okay, even if we go off, okay, yes we might sin, We might go off here and there, okay? But the words that we're speaking, the words when we prophesy, when we're teaching, these words are perfect. That's why I said in their mouth was no guile. Why? Because we're speaking the truth of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. We're speaking the words of the Lord without any division, without any schisms, okay? Without any um leaven. Okay, it says what? If you add a little leaven, the whole it shall leaven it. A little leaven it the whole lump. Okay, that leaven goes into you being. If you're offended at, let's again bringing it back to something as simple as not eating pork. If you're offended at the dietary law, okay, you're guilty of breaking all the commandments. Okay, we have to follow. We cannot be ashamed of the words of the Lord. Okay, and again, I want to again emphasize on how we might not be able to keep the law, statutes, and commandments to a T on this side because this is a wicked, wicked society. Okay, because it says the wicked compass the righteous. That's therefore evil judgment proceeded. Roughly paraphrasing in Habakkuk. Okay, we might not be able to push forth the law, statutes, and commandments completely on this side, but we keep those that we're able to keep. If you're able to take a day off when it's the Sabbath, do it. Okay. Some brothers might not have that opportunity, but the Lord, He knows our heart, man. Yeah, you know the quote that the Christians love to use. He knows my heart. No, the Lord, He actually looks at our effort. Okay, He knows that we're in captivity. He knows that we're under grace. Okay, that grace period is really there for us to rehearse the righteous acts. Okay, to prepare ourselves for Yahweh Shai. Okay, because again, we're gonna be perfect in the kingdom. The kingdom is when we're gonna be perfect. But again, faith without works is dead. So we still have to establish the law. We still have to push forth the efforts of following after righteousness. Okay. So again, in the sense of us keeping the law, statutes, and commandments which the Lord has uh, given us. All right. So this is Proverbs 30:6. Uh, Add thou not unto his word, lest he reproves thee, and thou be found a liar. Oh man. Okay. Because again, the words is perfect. If you add something, oh yeah, you weren't supposed to eat pork, but now the Lord showed Peter that you can do it. Wait, that's not scriptural, man. The Lord said in the Old Testament, He said that He sees those that eat pork, they're gonna have those that eat swine's flesh, they're gonna be judged. Okay, roughly paraphrasing. Okay, you see. So again, you're gonna be found a liar, man. Okay, so, and again, um, uh, how can you be found a liar when you're supposed to be preaching the truth? Okay, that's two opposites, man. You can't be found a liar if you're preaching the truth. Okay, because Yahweh Bashim Yashai is not a man that he should lie. So everything that you're saying as an oracle of Yahweh Bashim Yashai is supposed to be the truth. Okay. It says here in Philippians, let me see. It says here in Philippians 2. It says here in Philippians 2:2, fulfill ye my joy, that ye be like-minded, having the same love. Okay, and what is the love? What is love? Keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. So again, bringing it back to having the same judgment. Okay, having the same judgment. You see how laws might be different depending on the country that you're in. Canadian law is not the same as American law, and even in the states, they have different laws pertaining to where you live. Washington, okay, might not have the same laws as Alabama, okay, but in this truth, regardless of where you are, we are all under the jurisdiction of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. We are under heavenly jurisdiction. So that goes into following after His ordinances, His laws, the ways that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua has ordained. Okay, and that's why we are supposed to have the same mind and speak the same things. Okay, those that follow after Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua are not going to be ashamed of the bitter. They're not going to be ashamed, man. They're gonna eat the whole roll. We're not gonna spit out. We're not gonna skip the when it gets the. We're not gonna skip the meal when it comes to the salad. Okay, we're gonna eat the entree, the appetizer, and the dessert. We're gonna eat the whole meal. Okay, and some. You might ask for a second. You see? So it says here in Proverbs 12 and 26, Brother Makaza again, James Saskatchewan, it says here, the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduce them. Okay? And that goes into those that pervert the words of Yahweh Bashem Al Shai, those that have itching ears, those that refuse to submit themselves to the will of the Lord. Okay? Those that are rebels, okay, rebels among Israel, man. Okay? Those that refuse to submit to the Lord, man. As it says, let me see. Got a precept to tie into that one. Um, Let me see, which one is that? Okay. It says here in Galatians 1 and 6. Let me see. I marvel that you are so soon removed from him that called you unto the grace of Hamashiach unto another gospel. Okay, which is not another. Okay, because why? There is one gospel. Okay, there is one faith. There is one power. There is one truth. Yahushua said, "What? I am the way. I am the life." Okay, you cannot go to the Father but by me. Okay, if anyone comes to you with another way, he's lying. Okay, if someone comes to you with another way, he's lying. Okay, you see, but though we or an angel from heaven preach any other gospel unto you than that which we have preached unto you, let him be accursed. So if it's not according to the spirit of truth, if it's not according to the spirit, if it's not according to the law and to the testimony, okay, to the prophets, let that person be accursed. If he's telling you that it's okay to eat pork, okay, if he's telling you that you don't that everyone can be saved, if he's telling you any other sorts of madness that doesn't conform with the spirit of prophecy, that person is going off. That person is accursed. Okay, and accursed why? Because he that believeth not is condemned already. Okay, that's really the curse. Okay, that's you being ashamed of Yahweh Shai, man. The fact that you're trying to come with another way. Okay, you're a thief and a robber, and the thief comes not but to kill, steal, and destroy. The purpose of the thief is to scatter abroad. Okay, while Yahushua is to gather. Yahushua's purpose is to gather and to bring those that he gathered unto life, to give life everlasting unto those that believe in him. Okay, so it says here, um, as we have said before, so I now again, if any man preach another gospel unto you, that which ye have received, let him be accursed. For do I now persuade man, or the Most High, or do I seek to please man? If I yet please man, I should not be a servant of Hamashiach. But I certify you, brethren, that the gospel which I preach, Salakia, the gospel which was preached of me is not of men. So again, like I said before, we have this treasure in earthen vessel, this perfection, this word that brings life. Okay, that's able to bring people into life. The ungrafted word, which is able to save our soul. Okay, which leads us back to the Father in truth and in righteousness. Okay, it's not of us. Okay, for neither have I received it of men, neither was I taught it, but by the revelation of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. Okay, well, Salakia. The point was here at 7. I think I skipped it. It says here, verse 7. I'll read 6 again. I marvel that ye are so soon removed from him that called you unto another. I marvel that ye are so soon removed from him that called you unto the grace of Hamashiach unto another gospel, which is not another, but there be some that trouble you and would pervert the gospel of Hamashiach. That goes into those that are seduced by the way of the devil. Those that are seduced by that were enticed into following another way. Okay, those are they which pervert the gospel of Hamashiach and who are accursed. Okay, and it says what? He that is blind, the leader of the blind. If the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into a ditch. So anyone that follows one of those false prophets, Okay, it's gonna end up being destroyed. Okay, why? Because you should be able to, if the Lord hasn't given you the spirit of discernment for you to be able to see that you're being lied to, okay, the joke's on you, man. The Lord really wanted you to be destroyed at the end, because the real men of the Lord are out there with the right message. Okay, and everyone has heard the words of Yahweh Bashem Shai. Everyone has heard the name. Okay, so there is no excuse. So if you end up not knowing the truth, it's because the Lord has blinded you. Okay, and the Lord has cast you away. He has rejected you because you're a part of the rebels of Israel, man. Okay, you have chose darkness rather than light. You have chose death over life. Okay, so it says here, Luke 9:26. For whosoever shall be ashamed of me and of my words. Okay, bringing it back to the topic of the lesson. You break one, you break all. You're offended at one, you're offended at everything, man. Okay, you're offended at all, man. If you're ashamed of my words, okay, of him shall the Son of Man be ashamed when he shall come in his own glory, and in his Father's, and in the and of the holy angels. But I tell you of a truth, there be some standing here which shall not taste of death till they see the kingdom of the Most High. And that goes into why, because they have believed, they fervently believed in the word of Yahweh Bashim El Shai. And it says what? Yahweh Shai is able to bring those that believe on him unto life, to make them pass from death unto life everlasting. And that really starts with you believing into the truth. In the truth, you pass from death unto life when you are sealed with the spirit of truth. Okay, and again, now the real battle is about keeping that spirit within you until Yahushua returns and finds you faithful. Okay, let me see. It says here in Romans 1:16, and I'll close up here. For I am not ashamed of the gospel of Hamashiach, for it is the power of the Most High unto salvation unto everyone that believeth. Okay, and those that everyone, as it says here, to the Israelites first, and also to the Israelite foreigners. When it says Greek, it really represents the how can I say, the Israelite foreigners, the Hellenists and the Hellenistas. Okay, the Hellenistas, so like the Hellenistas represent Israelites who knew they were Israelites, and but still follow after the ways of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay, because there is still that there were Hellenists. Okay, that might be that goes into nations that followed after the custom of the Greeks. Okay, yeah, and including the Israelites, but they did not know that they were Israelites, or refused to follow after the ways of Israel. Okay, but actually, let me just get that so I don't butcher it. Okay, Hellenist. Okay, so it says here a Hellenist. It says here a person living in the Hellenistic time who was a Greek in language, outlook, and way of life, but not a Greek in ancestry. So you are not a Edomite. Okay, and again, that's why I said other nations that were under the Greek empire could have been Hellenist. Okay, as it says here, especially a Hellenized Jew, a Hellenized Israelite. Okay, so you could have been a Hellenized Israelite, but you might not know or follow after the ways of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay, you could have, because it says here, a person who spoke Greek in language and outlook and way of life, but not a Greek of ancestry. So again, you're not following after the ways of Yahweh Shai. You might not even know that you're a Greek, but it says here, so like you might not even know that you're an Israelite. Okay, so either willingly or unknowingly, you're following after the customs of the heathens. But a Hellenistas, contrarily, it says what? Hellenistas. see. No, it's not Hellenist. It's Hellenista. Let me see. Two L's. No, it's not this. I think in the Merriam-Webster it gives you the definition. Let me see. Okay. I know that in my notes. I know that for a fact because uh, the Hellenista, I associated the A at the end as like a A plus. So the fact that okay, you might be living as a Greek, you might be um, living during those times in the Greek, okay, but you know that you're Israelite and you're still following after the Israelite ways. So that's like associated the Hellenist A, the A at the end as A plus. So okay, okay, you know you're Israelite and you're following after the customs of your people of the Israelites, okay. And for some reason I can't find that meaning, that definition. But yeah, the Hellenists, they followed after, they didn't follow after the ways of Yahweh Bashem Yashai. Okay, it says here the Hellenist, a person who was Greek in language, outlook, and way of life. So if you're an Israelite and you didn't follow after the ways of Yahweh Bashem Yashai, you're a Hellenized Israelite. Okay, yeah, Salakia, you're a Hellenist because you don't know, or you omit from following the ways of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. But a Hellenista, you follow after the ways of the Lord, even though you might be living in Greek, or speaking Greek, or just as now I'm a Canadian, I'm a Canadian citizen, but I still follow after the ways of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay. Oh, it says here, the brother dropped a precept. It says here, GMS Saskatchewan, Brother Makaza. It says here, ye know that ye were Gentiles. Okay, when it says here Gentiles, meaning heathens, you're following after the ways of the heathens, not heathen by blood, but heathen by the fact that you followed after their ways, man. Carried away unto these dumb idols as ye were led. Okay, you're led. Okay, it says what? Um, let's see. Ephesians 2 and 12, and it reads, that at that time ye were without Hamashiach, being aliens from the commonwealth of Israel and strangers from the covenants of promise, having no hope and without the Most High in the world. But now in Hamashiach, Yahushai, ye who sometimes were far off are made nigh by the blood of Hamashiach. Okay, let me go here. Let me see. Let me see if it still keeps going. Okay, let me keep going. It says here, uh, verse 14, for he is our peace, who had made both one. Okay, again, unity. Okay, he unified even those that were far off, meaning those that were falling away. He that goes into the the adoption and the grafted in back into the branch, back into the vine, which is Yahweh Shai, being grafted in, back in into the fold of Israelites. But for you to be grafted in, you have to be an Israelite in the first place. It's not a free invitation for any nation to jump in and be a part of this thing. No, they have nothing to do to serve Yahweh Bashim Yahushai with us. Okay, this is only for the Israelites. Okay, for us and by us. Okay, Fubu, man. Okay, so it says here, uh, but now in Hamashiach, Yahushai, ye who sometimes were far off are made nigh by the blood of Hamashiach, so through his sacrifice. For he is our peace, who had made both one, and had broken down the middle wall of partition between us, having abolished in his flesh the enmity, even the law of the commandments containing in the ordinances, and making himself twain one man, one new man, so making peace, so that he might reconcile both unto the Most High in one body by the cross, having slain the enmity thereby, and came and preached peace unto you which were afar off, and to them which were nigh. For through him we both have access by one Spirit unto the Father, by this truth, by the doctrine, okay, by the spirit of prophecy, we have access unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay? Now therefore ye are no more strangers and foreigners, but fellow citizens with the saints, okay, which are Israelites. Again, for you to be a saint, you have to be an Israelite. Okay? And the end of the household of the Most High. So for you to have access to this blessing, you have to be an Israelite to begin with. Okay? And it says here, okay, no, that's it. Let me bring it out in the I'll bring it out in the NLT, see if it's easier to digest. It says here in Ephesians 2 and 12, in those days ye were living apart from Hamashiach. You were excluded from the citizenship among the people of Israel, and you did not know the covenant promise the Most High had made to them, who lived in this world without Hamashiach, without Yahweh, and without hope. But now ye have been united with Hamashiach Yahushai. Once ye were far away from the Most High, but now you have been brought near to him through the blood of Hamashiach. For Hamashiach himself had brought peace to us. He united the Israelites and the Hellenistas, okay, the Gentiles, the Hebrew Israelite foreigners, okay, don't get confused. There's two type of Gentiles, natural Gentiles and unnatural Gentiles, and in this sentence, it's an unnatural Gentile, which is an Israelite foreigner, okay. So again, he united the Israelites and the Israelite foreigners into one people, okay, one branches united under one vine, which is Yahushai. Okay, one people, man. Okay, when in his own body on the cross, he broke down the walls of hostility that separated us. He did this by ending the system of the law, which with his commandments and regulations. So again, as I was saying in the beginning of the lesson, we are not able to access life everlasting. We're not able to access the promises of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai through the law of Moses, okay? But through the sacrifice of Yahushai, we have now access to these blessings, okay? Yahushai made it possible. He gave us the opportunity to be redeemed, okay? He made peace between the Israelites and the Israelite foreigners by creating in himself one new people, okay? From the two groups, the believers, the church, okay? Those that will hearken unto Yahushua and come out of the folly, okay? Because there were Israelites, because on both sides, the Israelites and the Israelite foreigners who did not acknowledge Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, the right doctrine, the right way, okay? But again, they became one in Yahushua. We became Yahushua is the body, okay, and we are the body, okay, the church, okay, together as one body. Again, together as one body, we are united in Yahushua under the same uh, mindset, okay. We have the mind of Yahushua because He is our head, okay, and Lord willing, we endure unto the end, okay. Yahushua is our head, and through Him we have access to life, okay, to life everlasting, okay. Hamashiach reconciled both groups, which is really one. It's one family, regardless. The believers, they are Israelites to the Most High. The only separation is because it's from the circumcision and the uncircumcision. Okay, that's really the separation. Okay, because at some point, some of the Israelites that came out of the Greek mindset, they were uncircumcised. Okay, but again, the Lord looks at the heart. We have to be circumcised of heart. We have to move beyond the physical, and be spiritual. Okay, which Yahushai showed us by showing us a better way, giving us a better covenant. Okay, so we're together. Verse 16, together as one body, Hamashiach reconciled both groups to the Most High by means of his death on the cross, and our hostility towards each other was put to death. He 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 brought this good news of peace to the Israelite foreigners who were far away from him, and peace to the Israelites who were near. Okay, now all of us can come to the Father. When it says all us Israelites can come to the Father through the same Holy Spirit because of what Hamashiach had done for us. And when you come into when you read with context, you understand that Yahushua came for his people. Okay, so when people read this precept without understanding, they might stumble and believe, okay, yeah, Yahushua died for everyone, the Gentiles did it. Nah, you have to read it with understanding. You have to read it with the Holy Spirit. Okay, you have to read it with context. Okay, with through the right understanding, through the right knowledge, you would understand that Yahweh Bashim Yahshai has come to deliver his people only. The Lord is not dealing with the other nations. Okay, it says here, so now you were Israelite foreigners, no longer strangers and foreigners. Okay, so you're no longer a foreigner. Okay, you are now a citizen. You got back your full Israelite citizenship, man. Okay, among all Salakia, you are a citizen along with all of the Most High's holy people. Okay, you are a member of the Most High's family, and you are always a member of the Most High's family to begin with. Okay, it's just you left. It's like the parable of the prodigal son. At one point, he even told his dad, "Treat me as one of the servants," but he said, "No, you're my son. You are always my son." Okay, and I cannot refuse for you to refuse to come back home, man. You were dead. Okay, and that's exact. That's what the Yahushai sees it. Yahweh Bashim Yahshai sees it the same way. When a sinner repents and comes back to follow after Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, he was the father said, "What, my son was dead, but now he's back to life." And that's exactly the same sentiment that Yahweh has towards us when we forsake our evil ways, when we forsake the word, and when we forsake the world, Salakia, when we forsake the world and come back to the Father in truth and sincerity according to the right spirit, without shame, of the words that he has spoken. Okay, so that being said, let me see if I finished. Da, 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 no, let's go back to Romans 1 and 16. I'll close up with this. It says here, "For I am not ashamed of the gospel of Hamashiach, for it is the power of the Most High unto salvation to everyone that believeth, to the Israelite first, and also to the Greeks, to the Israelite foreigners." Okay, and it says Greek here. It doesn't say Roman. It doesn't say the Philistines. It says Greeks here importantly because at that time those were the people in rulership at that time. Okay, the Greeks were in rulership. Okay, so it says here the Romans were in but the people were speaking Greek. The Greek was one of the top language at that time. Okay, so it says here, "For therein is the righteousness of the Most High revealed from faith to faith, for it is written, the just shall live by faith. For the wrath of the Most High is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and unrighteousness of men who hold the truth in unrighteousness." Okay, so again, not using this word, defiling the doctrine of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. The wrath of the Most High shall fall upon all those that are ashamed of the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and defile it and push forth wickedness using the Bible. Okay, and even regardless, pushing any other doctrine. Okay, that is not of any other doctrine which is not the doctrine of truth, the doctrine of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay, let's get it in the NLT and we'll close it up. So it says here in Romans 1 and 16, "For I am not ashamed of this good news about Hamashiach. It is the power of the Most High at work, saving everyone who believes, the first the Israelite first, and also the Israelite foreigner. This good news tells us how the Most High makes us right in His sight. Okay, the words of Yahweh Bashim Shai tells us how to please Yahweh Bashim Shai, how to make us right in His sight. Happy are you, Israel, for the things that are pleasing unto the Most High are made known unto us. How? Through this doctrine, through the judgments, through the laws. Okay, through following up by following after Yahweh Shai, we the Lord tells us that by following after Yahweh Shai, we can be right in His sight, man. We can be justified if we believe in Yahweh Shai. This is accomplished from the start by faith, from the start to finish by faith. So again, faith in who? Faith in Yahweh Shai, because our victory, what is our victory? Our victory is our faith. Okay, our faith has overcome the world. Our faith in Yahweh Shai, knowing that He is able to save us even in death. Okay, and we would rather lose our life so that we can have it, so that we can gain it again by Yahweh Shai. Okay, as the scripture said, it is through faith that a righteous man shall live. So, like it is through faith that a righteous man has life. Okay, but the Most High shows His anger from heaven against all sinful, wicked people who suppress the truth by their wickedness. So again, adding or removing, not pushing forth the correct names, anything that is not of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, that's you suppressing the truth, and the wrath of the Lord shall come upon you. As I said, uh, he that he the, and this is the condemnation, that people love darkness rather than light, and they have not believed. So like he that believeth not is condemned already. Okay, because if you don't believe in the 100% truth of the word, from Genesis all the way to Revelation, even the Apocrypha, according to the spirit of truth, according to the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, if you add or remove or bring any sorts of uh, falsehood using the scriptures, you're suppressing the truth, and you're a liar in the sight of Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, and you will obtain of His wrath. Okay, not good. All right. So that being said, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. I'll close up with this. I know this was a bit winded. I planified this lesson to be short, but hey, the Spirit had me keep going, man. So again, Lord willing, this was edifying. I'd like to give our honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Achakwadash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles, the elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Peace, salutations, and blessings to the hopeful elect. Tawada for the precepts. Lord willing, this was edifying. You break one, you break all. You're offended with one, you're offended with all. All right. So that being said, keep pushing, and keep. Let's stay in the word, man. Okay, that's the only way that we can obtain salvation, man, through our faith in Yahweh B'Hashem El Shai. The faith, the righteous man shall live by faith. All right. So Lord willing, this was edifying. Until next lesson, shalom, shalom, shalom.